During a fun day at the beach, something unexpected happens when the kids find a strange thing in the sand. Dad really enjoys taking pictures to capture special family moments. It's one of the important things they do. Whenever there's Halloween or a big dance, you can bet Dad will be there with his camera. And for one specific family, this turned out to be incredibly helpful. The Gravel family was enjoying some time at their favorite neighborhood destination, and at the behest of their father, the kids posed for a photo and moved on. But a closer inspection of the picture revealed something so terrible in the background that the authorities had to get involved. The beach is certainly one of the most sought-after destinations for any family looking to enjoy some time outdoors. The Gravel family from Murray Port in Wales was no different. They were lucky enough to live by the shore, and because of their proximity to the water, weekly beach trips were very common when the weather was nice. Kelly and Gareth were proud parents of 2 children, Aaron and Ellis, and the close family loved to spend time at the beach. Their favorite activities consisted of frolicking in the waves and walking along the shoreline. Murray Port was once an industrial hub for incoming ships, but is now a picturesque slice of heaven for beachgoers. It was a day like any other when the Gravel family headed toward the sea. In the shadow of the lighthouse, they decided to take a dip in the water. Gareth snapped a few photos of his kids on the beach. Young Aaron and Ellis both enjoyed boogie boarding with their dad. The weather was shaping up to be perfect. The backdrop of blue skies and the warm waves created the ideal tranquil atmosphere for the family. But their adventures weren't confined to the water. The kids loved searching the miles of sand for some exciting discoveries brought forth from the depths of the sea. Normally, it would be a sand dollar or a particularly lovely shell. But this day was different. After Gareth posted this picture on his Facebook with a cheery caption, "No place like home." Kids love Murray Port on a nice day. They set off for a leisurely stroll. It wasn't long before the family noticed something odd in the distance. It appeared to be circular in shape but much larger than any shell. As they approached the object, they got a full understanding of how big it truly was. It stuck out like a sore thumb. As they took a closer look, Gareth and Kelly assumed the item could only be a boy. It was large and round but differed from a boy in one obvious way. First of all, the family noted every inch of the curious thing was densely populated with barnacles. This meant they couldn't read the text on the object, but it seemed harmless enough, so Gareth did what he knew best. He began snapping pictures of his family with their discovery. Ellis, the little boy, even dared to touch the item, being careful not to cut his hand on the barnacles. Little did they know it wasn't the barnacles that could cause harm. Gareth caught the exact moment his son reached out to touch the boy. He posted the photos of their beach adventure on Facebook, saying, Ellis was fascinated with the sea monster washed up in Murray Port Beach. The family and their online followers delighted in the whimsical object, and they went on about their beach day. But they had just flirted with a deadly disaster. That's right, their barnacle-covered boy was no boy at all. It wouldn't be until 5 days later that the Gravel family would get surprising news in regards to the object they used for a family photo op. The barnacles on the side of the object began to wash away, revealing some ominous texts. One man saw the pictures of the object and made a call to the authorities. He recognized that it might not actually be a boy, but something more nefarious. Within a few hours of the call, the beach was closed to the public. It turned out that the so-called boy was actually a military explosive, dating back to World War II. That's right, the very same object that little Ellis Gravel had been touching with his bare hand was, in reality, a massive bomb. The Coast Guard got involved, calling a bomb squad to handle this sensitive and lethal relic from years past. They decided they would detonate the explosive in a safe, controlled manner to avoid harm to anyone. A crowd gathered as the authorities handled the mysterious object, among them the Gravel family, breathing a massive sigh of relief. Neither Gareth nor Kelly could have predicted something like this, and they felt incredibly lucky to have dodged such a bullet. Everyone in the neighborhood was happy to see the strange object being thrown away. Many people had walked by it without knowing it could have been dangerous to them. The youngest member of the Gravel family was still worried about one thing. He asked, "Will the little animals on it be okay?" Thankfully, when they got rid of the object, it didn't hurt any people. But the same couldn't be said for the barnacles that were stuck to it. They didn't make it. Even though this scary thing happened, it won't stop the Gravel family from going to their favorite beach. Although, they might be more careful about touching strange things they find washed up on the shore next time. What would be your reaction if you were in the Gravel family situation? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.